From verge.com, my name is Clay Miller, and this is the Extra Point. Today, I'm joined by Clayton Connick, who also works for Bama Central. We're going to talk a little bit about Alabama basketball stretch run here to the SEC tournament and NCAA tournament. Bama has now won 4 out of their last 5 games. Clayton showing some strong improvement recently. Let's talk a little bit about where they are and how do you think they're looking heading into the postseason run?
Yeah, I think they're looking good. I think that win over Vanderbilt was a big win. I think this team has kind of had to learn how to play together. And they're late in the season now, and I think they've kind of figured it out. They shot 22 of 25 from the free throw line against Vandy. Like you said, they won 4 out of their last 5. So I think they're getting hot at the right time, which will be really big for Alabama.
Yeah, and we were talking about a little bit before about Alabama, hasn't had a lot of success in recent decades. And now if they make the NCAA tournament, this will be the first time they've made a consecutive season since 2006. So really, in the grand scheme of things, they've had a good year. What do you think their chances are of making a run in the NCAA tournament, and what do they need to do in order to get hot?
Yeah, I think they need to play together more to stay hot and to make a run in the NCAA tournament. Alabama's driven by the guard play. Like it's 4 guards: Javon Quinterly, Jaden Shackelford, Keon Ellis, and JD Davison. Those guys, they run the show for Alabama. And it seems like 2 of them show up, and then the other 2 don't really produce, or they never get all 4 guards producing at the same time. And against Vanderbilt, 3 out of the 4 were in double digits in scoring. So I think they're starting to figure out how to produce together without taking away from the other players' production. And then as well with Noah Gurley and Charles Bediako inside, I think Alabama's learning how to have an inside presence along with shooting a lot of threes and having its guards produce as well.
Very quickly to close here, there's a lot been made of this season and what Nate Oates has done, but where do you think the direction of this program is headed with Nate Oates as the head coach?
I mean, you see this incoming draft class. I mean, or incoming recruiting class. They have Brandon Miller, who's a McDonald's All-American, Jaden Bradley, Rylan Griffin, Nick Pringle. I mean, all these guys are studs coming into the Alabama program. And then, some guys that'll stick around. I mean, this team is number 24 in the nation right now. And, they obviously made an NCAA tournament run last year. They're going to make the NCAA tournament this year. So, yeah, I think just straight up, it's going straight. They're climbing with a bullet, as they say. So, a lot of talent coming in, and Nate Oates has brought this attractive play style, and everybody wants to come play for Alabama now. So a lot to be excited about for sure.
Yeah, and right now currently projected as a number 5 seed in the NCAA tournament, so they'll look to get hot there and make a run. Thank you so much for joining me today, Clayton. Once again, for verge.com, my name is Clay Miller, and this has been the Extra Point.